Spanish government has announced a fresh aid package worth almost 3.8 billion euros, and that is about $4 million, as Spain counts the cost of the October 29th disaster that has killed at least 222 people. Now, the exceptional Mediterranean storm that lashed the European nation particularly devastated the eastern Valencia region, which has suffered most of the deaths and the destruction. Another 500 million euros will go towards clearing mud and debris and repairing swamped sewers in the hardest hit towns. Now, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said that the political reckoning over Spain's deadliest floods in decades must wait until after the country recovers from the disaster, which triggered widespread anger at the governing class. Outrage at the authorities for their perceived mismanagement before and after the floods triggered mass protests, which is the largest in the Valencia city, which drew 130,000 people. Demonstrators have demanded the resignation of Sanchez and the Valencia region's conservative leader Carlos Mazon. But the left-wing premier insisted all efforts must focus on reconstruction.
We are focusing on reconstruction, on the immediate response and recovery of the areas affected by the storm. And then will come the political debate on what we need to do better in the face of this climatic emergency, and without a doubt on the assumptions of political responsibilities, which will obviously have to be substantiated in Parliament and also logically in the Parliament of the Valencia region.
Now, critics have questioned the efficiency of Valencia region's alert system that in some cases only reached residents' telephones after the water began gushing through towns. Volunteers have supplied desperately needed food, water, medicine and cleaning equipment to some devastated towns as the authorities took days to reach them. The feeling of neglect has given birth to the slogan, "Only the people save the people." Some Spain's Valencia schools reopened after the deadly floods, but still many students were not able to attend the classes after 2 weeks. Some 24,000 students were affected by the torrential rains that triggered the flooding.
If our autonomous government takes the necessary measures, we think that in 1 or 2 weeks our schools will be able to open. But that has to be done. That can only be done if there is professional companies cleaning our schools.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.